Hello service, and hi, thank you for tuning in, and it's great to have you with us. The dear Herwig is still my guest from Ledermax in Austria, and it's still about your leather questions. You had the opportunity to post your questions on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and each question gets its own video. The question from MSTM27, cool name? That was sarcasm, sorry. I believe the question is about your repair. So the question is the following. Can you sand it? Or completely replace the sandpaper with the magic sponge? Or will the surface be too smooth? For the new color, interesting question. So it's about leather repair, not cleaning and care anymore, but about leather repair.
Yes, a clear answer. Yes, you can replace it. You don't need to sand it, but the sanding pad is. The two sanding pads we still have inside are actually only there in case you need to sand down liquid edges and so on, right? 100% homogeneous, applied and a sharp edge. Maybe you need to sand them down in principle, and that's where this sanding pad is still optimal. Otherwise, the magic sponge, the cleaner, is sufficient. Or we will also have a new product in the future, this Solvex. It's a solvent that extremely well and easily removes old top coats. And it's optimal there, and the sanding pad is absolutely sufficient. So it doesn't become too fine.
You mean the magic sponge? The magic sponge is enough to remove the top coat. And it doesn't become too smooth either. So the sport new color, your repair, or your base coat will adhere to it?
Yes.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with smoothness.
It has nothing to do with smoothness. What's important is that the top coat is removed because it doesn't bond with our repair. When the top coat is off, the base coat, which lies beneath the top coat, will form a chemical bond with the repair and adhere because of that.
Good. So it's important that the top coat is removed. The smoothness doesn't play a role in that sense?
That's right.
No role. I'll take another question here now. Wait, I need to quickly find it. Where did we have it? Exactly. From Sebastian. He asked how to best remove old paint or residues from the steering wheel if another repair product was used before using yours. Similar question?
Exactly. So you can do that with the magic sponge or melamine resin sponge, as it is also called. With the cleaner 1.1, you can do that very well. You can also do it with isopropyl alcohol, for example. It dissolves very, very well there too.
If there's a 1K system.
Exactly. If they are 1K systems. Otherwise, if they are 2K systems and they are still absolutely top-notch, you don't need to.
Even if it is not to be removed?
Exactly. Okay. Yes, so as I said, test alcohol works very, very well too. For all the professionals, they use cleaner 1.2. So this is a highly alkaline cleaner, specifically developed to clean top coats. So for regular cleaning.
By professionals, do you mean people who attend the course?
Exactly. So certified users in principle. They have access to cleaner 1.2, the super strong. And as I said, this Solvex will also be coming in the near future. It's a solvent mixture that allows you to clean such things very, very easily in combination with the magic sponge. So it's really just 2 or 3 wipes and it's gone.
I can confirm that. The Solvex will greatly facilitate our work in the field of leather repair in the future.
I believe that too. But what I believe, I actually know.
Very good. Then there's the question from Salvatore, because it goes in a similar direction. Can you apply the repair kit, meaning the alteration, the color, and the top coat with an airbrush gun, or is that not suitable? Salvatore, a note for you. We made a separate video with Herwig about this new set, where Herwig demonstrates everything again. I'll link it for you above Herwig's shiny head. But maybe now a brief summary for Salvatore. Airbrush, yes or no?
Yes, so it is sprayable.
Both?
Yes, both, including the repair. But you should have an airbrush gun that is at least 0.4 millimeters better to improve. And also the nozzle with 0.5 meter itself then. It works perfectly with this round spray gun that we have in the shop. So it works, the top coat works very well anyway. It is very, very fluid. With the repair, there can be problems. It really depends on the needle size. Yes.
I tried it in my video with a C.5 airbrush. The repair was difficult. There were some really thick drops.
It also depends on the gun. With the gun, it works flawlessly. That's the round spray. It has 0.5 min.
With compressor.
Compressor, of course, yes. And an advantage of the gun is that an airbrush gun usually only holds 2 to 3 millibary. Most of the time, these cups do you have to refill constantly and so on? The gun works perfectly for such things.
So if you want to spray, it's better to use an HVLP or a round spray gun. If you want to do airbrushing, then it should be a good airbrush. And you need to have the handling down. Personally, I find it more difficult with an airbrush than with something like this.
It's a hassle. With the paint itself, it takes a very, very long time. Top coat definitely works, I'm quite sure of that. You can also combine it. You can also say, okay, now I'm applying.
The trip air.
That would be possible. As I said, with the gun, you can really adjust it precisely and it's also perfect. Suitable for rim sealing. So it's really top notch.
Yes, although I'm skeptical about that, generally with ceramic coatings. Also regarding the effectiveness, whether it really works better.
I've only seen in videos that it's done. The gun works really, really well there.
I also think it applies better, but whether the performance of the ceramic is better, that's another matter.
I don't know that.
Well, generally speaking, if you're planning to spray acrylic, I would say attending the course will be worthwhile. Just to learn how to properly adjust the gun, especially if you've never worked with it before.
So first of all, and of course, cleaning the gun is also a very important point. And above all, if you're already using the gun, then take the course and also use the professional products right away. Then it's even easier. That's definitely another significant step in the right direction.
Exactly. I see it the same way. Well, then I think we've answered these 3 questions concisely and clearly. Herwig, as always, you have the last word.
Yes, stay healthy, keep your chin up, and we'll see each other. Bye.
Bye.